And we begin this evening with an urgent plea from the Nueces County Medical Society. Physicians of the Coastal Bend are asking residents to cancel any and all plans for the holidays that involve being physically present with people you don't currently live with. It is our top story tonight.
If we don't have a safe Thanksgiving, we can expect upwards of over 15 patients per day that will die from COVID. And so we're really pleading with you to limit the gatherings that you're in your public presence, really with other people.
The society also saying tonight that we are on track to a dangerous surge in cases that could push past our hospital's capacity. Officials with the City-County COVID-19 Task Force predicting our local cases of COVID-19 will see yet another peak just days after Christmas on December 27th. That's based on the current path that we're already on. Now, the society saying in a news release, quote, "We could see 600 or more COVID-19 patients in local hospitals by that time. That would be well past our community's hospital capacity, and care could be unavailable for some people as a result." Doctors pleading with the public tonight to cancel all upcoming holiday plans, suggesting people spend time with their families by calling or video chatting with family members, hosting events outside while continuing social distancing and wearing masks, delivering takeout from restaurants, or postponing in-person celebrations until later in the year when vaccines are more widely available. Members of the Medical Society warning tonight if residents choose to ignore this advice, we're, quote, looking at a very dangerous, unprecedented scenario where local hospitals will be stressed at or past their capacity, end quote. They're also reminding the public tonight that we have the ability to get this pandemic under control by simply following their advice.